Hello, welcome to Train Sim World 5. As you can see, I'm already in a scenario. This is the one that I've been working on. I'm having to sit around for quite a while to get the timing right for the passing services. The only way I can get the first train to pass where I want it is by me sitting here at the triangle, Norton Fitzwarren, for 15 minutes. The train I am trying to pass is currently there. That's the diesel service. The steam service which I should be passing at Willerton has just passed Dunster. So, we've still got 5 minutes before we go. With luck, all of the passing moves that I've planned will work on this test. I have tested it a couple of times already, which is why I know I've got to have a long wait. I was thinking of making the wait 10 minutes, but then I thought 5 minutes it doesn't quite work, 10 minutes it should. 15 minutes would be better. So, a 15-minute wait at the start before the service I'm on gets underway. That's 15 minutes before I can even have passengers getting on. Not that there's any at this station. In fact, I'll prove that. There's no one here. There's the unit that I am still working out how to do the cream band, which will go from basically along the window line. The doors will be a different colour, so that they're high contrast. But it will be effectively chocolate and cream, or as close to chocolate and cream as you can get in this game without having a true chocolate colour. But that won't be done for a while yet. I have got the vigilance and AWS switched on. I'm not doing DSD because that makes it really difficult to get going. Neither am I having DRA. I'm just going to use AWS and Vigilance. Vigilance is this big pedal down here, which as long as I press A every now and then, or B, I think it is. B's for... Tell you what, I'll just stick with AWS. At least I know which button to press on that. We've got 2 minutes before I can start letting passengers on. Ooh. Turn that light on. I just like that. It's a little bit extra light in the cab. It's better than that one. I mean, that's a bit bright, so I'll leave it off. Anyone in there? Oh, there's people actually in the train. Cool. This is the first class section. Really posh. They get to hear all the noises, especially when I do that. Which I probably won't do, to be honest. Just over a minute and I can start letting... and passengers can start coming on, if there's anyone getting on. Then we got 2.3 miles before we get to the first signal, which is Bishop's Lydiard, which is our first of 4 intermediate stops before the terminus at Minehead. Right. I will get my preferred camera view, so that once I can open the doors, I can just look back. Open the doors now, that way as soon as it says 9:30, it'll start saying load passengers. Here we go, loading passengers. Takes about a minute, that's the problem. Now I can get the combined throttle and brake set to 0, so that as soon as the doors are shut we can get going. Just hate how long it takes this. It's almost as boring as the wait for 15 minutes, but that can't be helped at the moment. There we go, closing doors. Doors closed. And off we go. 25 miles an hour between here and the edge of Bishop's Lydiard, which is then 10 miles an hour through the station, being complicated. I think we go into the right hand platform of Bishop's Lydiard, and live with that, as it's the longer platform. It's where most passengers would be in real life anyway. Would prefer to have if I could, I'd have a longer train, but 4 coaches is all that would fit in Norton Fitzwarren station, so 4 coaches is all we get. 2.2 miles, Bishop's Lydiard, up the platform. Up being direction towards London. We should normally be going into the down platform, but unfortunately we're going into the up. I don't mind going into the up. As I said, it's a longer platform, so there's more longer place that we can stop and pick up passengers. Right. Keeping an eye on speed, distance to Bishop's Lydiard. Looking out for any whistle signs. So I'm trying to run it as though it's as I'm really driving. While I'm also trying to maintain the speed as close to 25 as I can. And I'm trying to play this as though I'm a normal person who's just downloaded it from the Creators Club for the first time and doesn't know about how hard it's been to get this to do the passing. Basically means trying to drive as close to the speed limit and not worrying about passing where I'm passing other trains. I know what I want it to do. I'm hoping it works. It's taken some time. This is the scenario that I started working on at the end of the two-part video where I tested my first ever long scenario. Where it was a return from Norton to Minehead and then back to Lydiard. And I found out that you can't do that because the doors don't work properly. Hence why I'm doing just a single trip to Minehead. This will allow the doors to open on the correct side all the way. Be able to pass the trains, hopefully in the correct places, and I won't struggle as much. Here's the first AWS ramp. Done. One thing I like about this route, it's a heritage line but it's got AWS ramps. They're not necessary on a heritage line because they use light railway order, which is why they're limited to 25 miles an hour. But the AWS ramps mean you can have AWS switched on and increase your activity points. First whistle sign. We'll be slowing down for the 10-mile-an-hour speed limit before we get to the junction signal, which is just here. So we slow down. There's a carriage shed, which we're going past. I would like to know how to put random wagons and sidings for these. I'll have to have a look at the instruction manual. Read these as they are. I'll have to do it. Look, water tower. That's nice. And I want to stop as close to the big black hand as possible because it gives you more AP. Activity points. Hopefully, when I get into this section, the Class 47 hauled passenger service should be between Williton and Crocombe Heathfield. There we go. Perfect spot. Let's see where it is. Just want to see if it's in the section. That's stuck under. Yes, it is. It's worked. Doing that has worked. That's what I wanted. Right. 10 miles an hour leaving the station until we're completely over the point. That warns people to stand back, because they're by the board crossing. Don't want to run anyone over. Next signal is green. Got power. Those points will stay like that, because all trains go into that platform. Generally. I'm going up a little bit of a gradient. Hence, there we go. Can now get up to 25. The diesel should be sitting in either the platform or at the advanced starter by the time you get to Heathfield. This is one of the shorter sections between passing places, but given that we're going uphill virtually all the way, if we were in the 09, we'd be going a lot slower. Class 47 can maintain line speed. The Jubilee and ATEP should be able to when they're working properly. So we should pass Crockham Heathfield, Willerton and Blue Anchor, 3 different trains. That's the aim of it. That's why I'm testing. I want to make sure it works. And I'm hoping to do the entire run. Yes, having to add 15 minutes of sitting around doing nothing was a bit annoying, but if it means that this pattern works, then that's what's going to happen. Okay, I could set it so that Class 47 starts at Willerton at the same time as I leave Norton Fitzwarren, but that would make it a bit more hit and miss as to whether I'd get through Bishop's Lydia before it got into section. And then we'd have a Mexican standoff, because it wants to go on the same platform as I just went through. The up platform. Anyway, with luck, the Jubilee should be waiting at Williton when we get there. The 8F should be waiting at Blue Anchor when we get there, or just pulling in. I'm not too sure about that at the moment. The Jubilee left as the activity started, so it should be sitting at Williton. It won't have been able to go past because of where the past 47 is. Yes, I don't think so. I'll have to see. I know a lot of people who do scenarios would have the trains start at the next station along and then pass. I want it to look as though it's a real gala. So the trains are starting effectively starting where they would be at the time that the scenario starts. So the 8F is in the bay platform at Minehead. The Jubilee is in the main platform. And loads of passengers as the scenario starts, and the class 47 has got to Blue Anchor, loads of passengers as the scenario starts, and then immediately departs for Williton and Station South. I've probably missed a sound whistle board while I've been talking, because I've been keeping an eye on the speedo as well as talking. I'm trying to keep a fairly consistent speed without dropping too low or going too fast. It is hard when you've got a steep gradient and a train that is designed for 75 mile an hour running. I'm having to cut power so that I don't go too fast. But because it's going up quite a steep gradient, it's slowing down pretty quickly as well. We are 0.8 miles from Crackham Heathfield. We'll be at the AWS ramp soon. With luck, class 47 will be there, or just arriving at the same time as us. We have a red after the station, which I was expecting. That's probably because the 47 is in that section at the moment, which means is the AWS ramp. basically means that the steam engine will not have gone past Willerton. And we will pass it there. Right. It's 20 mph speed limit. Here is the diesel there. Diesel's not there yet. So we are going to have to wait a little bit. Sound horn so that people on the platform know I'm coming in. And just coast a little bit. And be prepared to stop. We have a red signal, so the diesel is in section. Let's see where it is. There it is. So we've got a little bit of a wait. Luckily this is untimetabled. So no matter what, I'm gonna look if there's any collectibles while I'm waiting. There has to be. I've not been to this station and got out before. There's one. It's a lamp. Fire bucket filled. Let's just quickly jump over here. Is there a poster? There's the... That's supposed to be a route map, I thought. Milk churn. There's a poster. Don't know where the route maps are meant to be on this. Anyway. Back in. I'm leaving the door until the Class 47's arrived. Where is it? Nearly here. My laptop's loading it in. Which is good. It's got the signal for the loop. And as you can see, if I went too far forward at the moment, I'd go into the catch point. Because that's set against me. Nice that I've actually managed to get this working now. It's taken me about an hour and a half to get to this point. There's the 47. Reflecting off the sun. Or the sun's reflecting off of it, I should say. It's only got 4 or 5 coaches behind it. Do the doors. That's in pretending to be a heritage loco. Wait for the signal. Signal's still red. Signal's green. And off we go. So we will pass the Jubilee at Willerton, which is exactly what I wanted to. We do not need to stop at Stagumber, because this is a limited stop. And now we're going downhill a little bit, so need to do some braking. Oh, there we go. Just as I start the braking, we get into the 25-mile-an-hour section. I'm going to keep an eye out for the whistle signs. But I'll go back into this view. There's one. A little bit quick there. Over crossing, ungated. Whistle sign. Slow down a bit. We're going down to 20 because it gives me a bit more chance to catch up the speed. Another ungated crossing. This time it's got lights though. If only this had a slightly higher speed. It's such a nice line. Being able to run at something like 50 miles an hour, double what it is in real life. Journey time would be quite good. Unfortunately, there aren't many heritage railways that are allowed to do that. So, not sure what that sign means. It would be nice to be able to go faster. Wouldn't have to keep applying the brake on this bit and go look here like I just use combined throttle and brake not worry about it. Unfortunately, there's no options for making it so that you can ignore speed limit. Which Microsoft Train Simulator, the granddaddy of train sims, you had that option you could ignore speed limit when you were creating scenarios. You don't get that with this, unfortunately. This would be a lovely route at 50 miles an hour. Sort of built to be able to do that for most of it. I might do a test with this unit on the return working, see how fast I can actually get without it coming off. I won't video that, it's just testing to see what it's like, see how fast you can actually get. I want to run this within speed limit though, deliberately, because I'm testing that the scenario works. At the moment I don't know. That's what I'm testing. As you can tell, we're still going downhill, which is why I'm having to put the brakes on every now and then, bring the speed down to around 20, and release the brakes, and the speed will then build back up. There isn't an option on here where you can zoom a bit. There isn't an option where you've just got small braking applied. You've only got the combined power brake handle. At least it means there's only two buttons to press for throttle and brake. And they're both on the same side of the controller. Another whistle board. And once again we're speeding up as we approach this level crossing. Stagumber station, which we're not stopping at. There was a poster board there. At least I know where that is next time I play the game. I do want to try and do all the collectibles on this route. Things like the posters, the lamps, the fire buckets. I'm sure there's something else, I can't remember what it is. Route maps. That's it. Anyway, we are 2.8 miles from Willerton. Let's hope that the Jubilee is either sitting there or arrives shortly after we do. With any luck, should be us both arriving at the same time. I am not too sure though. Because it's a different I've not been able to do the same timing on this as I did with the test where I just passed the one train. Strangely enough, the Jubilee at Willerton. That one departed Minehead at exactly the same time as I departed Norton Fitzwarren in that trial scenario. On this one, it actually left 15 minutes before I did. So it might already be at Willerton. We shall find out. Still going downhill, which is quite good. I think Willerton is the bottom of this gradient. As I said in my second part of the testing the first scenario video, my working memory is not that good. That's short term. I've got a brilliant long term memory, just absolutely rubbish working memory. So we are 1.6 miles from Willerton. We've got about half a mile or so before we get to the first, well, just over half a mile before we get to the AWS ramp for Willerton Station. Still going downhill. Gradient's eased a little bit, and now it's level. Looks like we may be having to use a bit of throttle in a minute. No, going back down here again. It's okay. You'd think that a route that goes to the coast, most of it would be downhill. But you've got to go over the Quantock Hills. So you've got uphill over the first bit of the hills into a little valley, and then uphill and down the other side again once you're through that valley. So it would be I'm surprised the engineers, when they were building it, didn't try to ease the gradients even more by making more cuttings or possibly even tunnels. There's the AWS ramp. So we are nearly at Willerton, which has got a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. Signal outside of Willerton is red starter. So So that might mean, let's have a look. Can't see yet, not close enough. Might mean that the Jubilee hasn't quite arrived. If it hasn't, then I've got the timing spot on. I'm not sure whether it will have arrived or not. Ooh, there was some test. I'll wait a bit. It's quite a long downhill gradient, if you think about it. We've been doing it for 3.7 miles since we left Crocombe Heathfield. And that's my laptop loading in the Jubilee. I'm going to be slowing down in a short while to get down to 15. I'm keeping an eye on distance to the speed limit, which is where that next signal is. Just gone past the advanced starter. There's the home for the station, and the steam engine is in, which is good. It's actually better when it's in the station already, because it means that we'll get in. He's drawn to the starter, drawn forward to the starter, whereas means that as soon as we come to a stop, he'll be going. He's going. I can hear him. This is Willerton. And we stop. And now what I do while I'm here is look to see if the 8F hauled freight has left. Yes. That should be getting towards Blue Anchor. Okay. I don't know. Can't see it. We've got green, and then we've got a red. So it looks like we've got to wait for the freight to come through. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. May have to adjust that timing a bit more. So that I'm not having to sit at this signal for however long. Let's see where it is. There. It's... Ooh, it needs another 15 minutes, at least. Okay. So there's Blue Anchor. It's gone through there. Got a bit of a wait, which is perhaps a bit annoying. So maybe a case of you coming back when the freight is nearly here. So that's what I'll do. Okay, so I've been waiting for a little bit. The 8F is nearly here. And I'm just waiting for it still. My train is virtually out of the station. And we've got 4.1 miles before we get to Blue Anchor. But we can't go anywhere until this 8F comes past. I'm gonna switch to this side so that we're on the side that it comes through. There it is. And here comes the 8F. There we go. It's on a mixed freight. It's got a green signal as it comes in. I just have to keep an eye on what my signal's doing. I just feel that I want to get a screenshot of it coming past. So that's why I'm at this angle. Here it is. The first one where the engine's in motion. I'm going to have to delay that one's start time by about 20 minutes. Try and make it worth while. It's quite a heavy looking train. Off we go. We've got a grand total of about 7 miles left. And we don't have to stop now, apart from Blue Anchor, which would be a token section, and then Minehead. I do want to try and make it so that we pass the freight at Blue Anchor. So that'll be sorted out once I've made sure the rest of the activity works. I know it's working now. I just want to get it so that we pass the freight at the final passing point, rather than having to do it here. I mean, I don't really want to pass both steam engines at the same location. So the freight will get a push back by about 20 minutes. Oh, we're going uphill now, aren't we? Past Honestly Holt. Which is going to be on our side, so we go around this bend. Losing speed right here, we've got the AWS ramp. There is a speed limit. I didn't realise that. Okay. Through there. Going downhill again, there's the Bristol Channel. We've got the sun up there. Said earlier, it would be nice if this route was faster. Say if it was in Beata era when the speed was a bit quicker. I think it was 35, 40 top speed. Let's get a bit of speed. Gotta go through. I said my working memory was rubbish. Watch it. I think it is. The one where the broad gauge line ended and it switched to standard gauge for the last few miles to Minehead. I'm not using the throttle, I'm just letting the plane coast. That. I wasn't looking at the speed. Here's the station I can't remember the name of. It's 10 mile an hour speed limit. Watch it. I got it right. Okay, I did get it right. It's where the broad gauge line ended, and from that bridge on was pure standard gauge. Now I've got 3 miles don't want to be speeding. I've already done 2 sections where I've not noticed the speed limit change. I know this scenario generally works. It's just getting the timing of the freight right so that we pass it Blue Anchor rather than Willerton. And once I've done that, I will get the cream, or as close to cream, band on this EMU done. So that I have a semi-Great Western livery one, or a pseudo-Great Western livery. Missed the speed limit change. It's only a short section, luckily. And at least I wasn't going well above the speed limit, so it went into red. I was concentrating more on the whistle sign. On where there's whistle signs and speed at the same time. We're going uphill slightly at the moment. I know there are crossings along here, so I want to make sure I get the whistles. Concentrating now, keeping an eye out on both speed and for the sound whistle towards the SW. Means that I can see into the sound whistle. Both apply power and cut power while we're going uphill. We're going downhill after Blue Anchor. All the way to Minehead, I think it is. So that will be power until we get to about 20 and use the brake already. Normally, trains would stop here. Washford. But I decided against stopping. I want this to be a limited stop service, which is why we're going to get to Blue Anchor. We will not be stopping at Dunster. Now heading downhill, which I think is all the way now. Driving for an hour and 4 minutes, so not done too badly. Stayed mostly within the speed. Occasionally had to wait for past 47 on the A10. And if I can get the timing right on rather than Willerton. What's made it is more like a proper Darwin, where you pass trains more logical places, like the 3 passing places. I might add in another train, a short train, that runs from Bishop's Lydeard to Norton, shuttle the 08 and a couple of Mark 1s. Which you basically pull into Bishop's Lydeard, and then that goes down once you've cleared the section. I think that would actually work quite well. And another train to pass, albeit one that's just shuttling backwards and forwards, in effect. Not that you'd see it do that shuttle. Possible to do it. And it wouldn't affect the plus 47. So I might do that. I'm not sure. There's the AWS ramp for Blue Anchor. Nearly time to start doing the braking down to 10 miles an hour because it is a slow station. There's the fixed distance, which is why we've got the AWS ramp. Still going downhill. Blue Anchor's the last stop before Minehead. So we have to stop anyway. 10 mile an hour is because there's crossings either side of it. So, that just warns people that coming in. Station. Quite a nice station. It's got a main road right at the end of it. So you can have trains sitting there with cars going past. Which is something you don't expect, but I'm hoping that I can alter the timing of the freight so that I get here just before the freight comes through in future. Because I want to... Let's just creep some a bit closer. Get as many points as I can for this. There we go. Pause. I'm waiting while passengers board. And then it's virtually straight all the way to Minehead. Oh, there's a board on the back of that too. How many people are getting on? They're all done. Okay. Done. Closing doors. And off we go. Gotta stay at 10 miles an hour. At most. All camping coaches. Very low quality models. And we're going downhill, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Don't want to be speeding. Once the whole train is over the junction, we'll be up to 25. We're able to go up to 25. And there we go. Let's just coast a little bit. And then add the power. Now I've got 1.6 miles. Oh, we've got to stop at Dunster. I didn't realise I'd added that. I thought I'd cancelled it. Okay. I thought I'd cancelled Dunster from it. Oh well. Means it's one station. One intermediate station that I'm having to stop at rather than just the passing places. It's a 10-mile-an-hour limit through the station anyway, so it doesn't really make much difference. A little bit of speed up. apart from the ATF passing me too early, this has actually worked out quite well now. Just need to get the timing for the ATF, and I'll be able to probably publish this. So I've not done too badly. For a first attempt at one with other traffic other than just the one, as in the return journey I tried, I've not done that bad. And on this journey I have one more ABS ramp, which is just outside of Minehead, and then we're done. So quite well. I've only had 2 instances where I've been speeding, which were genuine mistakes. Telling the people at Dunster that I'm coming, and I will be slowing down 10 miles an hour. The crossing immediately after Dunster is a 5 mile an hour speed limit. So for that, it's a crawl, which really does feel slow when you've been going quicker. Far from the 10 are we? Nearly there. We're going downhill now, so I've got to keep an eye on the speed. Want to be speeding when we reach this 10 board. Sounding the horn because there's a level crossing before the station, and there's also one after the station. And we're still going downhill, so I'm going to have to put the brakes on again pretty soon. At least I'm having to stop here, so slowing down is okay. It would have been really annoying if I wasn't stopping. It would have been even more annoying if the line speed through here was 25 and I didn't even notice that I was meant to be stopping until I got too close. But at least I've managed to get here and stop at the right place. Like so. Everyone gets on, some get off. Let's watch people get on. Make sure there's no one who's likely to be in the wrong place or get injured when I close the doors in a few seconds' time. Doors closing. Please stand back. There we go. Off we go. That's all I'm doing. We're just going to crawl. Because we're on a slight gradient, we'll just keep the same speed. There we are, 5 miles an hour. Over the 5 mile an hour level crossing. This is such a slow section. It's the slowest part of the line. And as you can see, I'm starting to speed up before I'm clear of the crossing. So I'm having to apply the brakes a little bit. And then we've got a 1 mile sprint at 25, or up to 25. We won't get up to 25. Unless I do that. This is all dead straight to Minehead. It's the refuge siding, or the E-way siding, one or the other. There aren't many railways where we've got a section like this that's perfectly straight. At least not in the UK. You've got Cobb on the Festivia, which is a mile, give or take. But this bit, once you've got the high speed line, I can't think of any of the heritage lines. Right, we've got 0.7 miles before the level crossing. I'm just letting the train coast now. There's no whistle boards for these foot crossings, so I'm not sounding the whistle. There's the home signal for Minehead. Green. And then we've got a fixed portion because Minehead is a terminus. And to our right, that's Butlins. Butlins Minehead. Just coasting along. Start applying the brakes when it gets to 200 yards. There we go. Down to 14. It's 10 miles an hour speed limit in Minehead station, which starts at the crossing. Which is here. I know these units have got two tones, but you can't do two tone when you're using controller. Oh, we're going into the bay platform, which is the platform that the freight left. So going at 10 miles an hour is perfectly fine. I don't know how far along the bay platform we go. Just that the bay platform is our final destination. So the signalman didn't have to change the points after the freight went out. Power. So that we don't stall out on the point. I want to make sure the platform so we actually take front before we stop. I don't know why it makes you stop this point. You're behind the signal. Anyway, we've stopped. Unlock doors. Go into cab. Set things up for no, I need to leave that on a sec, otherwise I can't do the doors. For some reason it's saying do the left doors. Close my window. Don't know why it's saying do the left doors. It's weird. Okay, closing doors. And shutting down cab. Done. See how well I did. Little bits of minor speeding, a couple of bits of major. Stop accuracy, 2.33 yards at Bishop's Lydiard, 3.6 at Crackham Heathfield, 19.6 at Willerton, 3.3 at Blue Anchor, 3.82 at Dunster, and then 13 at Minehead, because I wasn't going to stop at the wrong side of the signal. So that works. I've just got to change the timing on the freight service. Which I will do as soon as it's returned to the main menu. Which is any minute. It's taking its time, isn't it? That's typical. There we go. Go to there, to there, to there. Edit. Edit details. Make it leave at 10. And that should do it. So, you've seen me test my activity, and now I've just changed the timing for the freight. If you've watched the entire video, thank you. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It does help. I would like to reach 1,000 subscribers at some point. Also hit the bell icon, because that way you get notified when I upload new videos, because they're not as frequent as they could be. It all depends on work and how I'm feeling as to whether I do them. I don't know when the next full-size real railway video will be. Model railway terms, there's the Model World Live at the end of April that I am planning on going to, which is not just model railways, that's also model aircraft, model cars, anything to do with modelling. Oh, what did I press there? Don't know what I did then. And these train sim videos will be basically as and when I'm able to do them. I am planning on doing a series of videos about local closed railways. I've just got to get the information and film for that. Well, I'm waiting until we get consistently warmer weather. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, click a thumbs up. That's another way of making sure I know. And until next time, be seeing you.